About Masters, Deadly Shapes, and this, they all build on each other because they're all like basically a homage to like the old school kung fu style, like traditional Chinese kung fu like styles.
I think I've spent more time stressing out about this than like most things in my life.
There's a lot of culture, a lot of passion. I came here pretty oblivious to the kung fu culture. I learned a lot from the set, Shaw Brothers.
I would consider it to be completely like on another level. Yo, what is going on, guys? This is JF from the Dragon Lords, and if you're watching this, you probably have already seen whatever just came out, the upload date before. But this is way before filming, and we're just in the very early pre-production, so planning stage. And so right now I'm about to head to Vaughn. We're going location hunting, or not so much hunting because we already have an ideal location in mind. We're going location scouting. I gotta talk to the guys at the temple because I keep calling them and they just keep ghosting me. So I'm like, all right, screw it, I'm just gonna go hit them up. So drive all the way to Vaughn, hit up my guy Steven. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see how the shots look and find a good spot to film. So let's do this. All right, this is the set of well, hopefully, I really hope this is the set. But yeah, here we are. Isn't this beautiful, man? Ooh. This is the most like, Asian looking pagoda temple, like, yeah, around our area, which is pretty blessed. And you got some nice stone statues. This is so nice, yo. I really hope we get to film here. Okay, we're just gonna talk to the guys in charge. I think they're in this building. And then let's see if we can get their permission to film here, because this will be really freaking nice. Alright, so yeah, we got ghosted again. So
Real life, can't believe it.
I know. But hey, if it's this empty on weekends, then we could just shoot and then everything will be fine. So maybe it's not a bad thing, but anyways, yeah, this is so perfect. We could just shoot like right here at the front and like maybe the little side, the corridors. But yeah, we left them a note saying that we're interested, and I have my emergency business card in my phone case, you know, strapped at all times for moments like this. But yeah, hopefully we'll get something back, and if not, we'll just start shooting anyways, and hopefully nobody kicks us out. All right, pretty excited. Now it's time to go home and do some homework, if you know what I mean. All right, so I want this film to be a tribute. Like, you know, I said Deadly Shapes. Jeez, this chair is so creaky. But like I said, Deadly Shapes was a tribute to the old school kung fu movie genre. Well, I want this to be a tribute to the 70s and early 80s Shaw Brothers classic kung fu movies. So like Challenge of the Masters, Martial Club, My Young Auntie, Legendary Weapons of China, 8 Diagram Pole Fighter, all that stuff. So I want this to be a Shaw Brothers tribute. And so for the end credit, I'm going to do the classic Shaw Brothers freeze frame, and then they will show the end, another Shaw production, and then Shaw scope. And then so I want to add my own twist to that. So here, as you can see, I'm trying to recreate the Shaw scope, or the Shaw Brothers ending frame, end credit frame, whatever, the end basically graphic, but with Dragon Lord's characteristics. So the Chinese characters and the end, that's actually from the original. I just enhanced it on paint.net so that it's not as pixelated. And then I'm going to enhance the Shaw scope logo here. Then I'm gonna put Dragon Lords instead of Shaw scope. And you know, here I already put Dragon Lords production, and then here another Dragon Lords version. So I want to make this the end credit for this film, and I still have not come up with a title for this film yet, but I just know I want this to end on a freeze frame and with this. Also, another thing that you could probably tell what's gonna happen. So look at this. Does this look familiar to you? Does this look familiar to you by any chance? because yes, I'm going to recreate the classic Shaw Brothers intro, the loud ass music and then the Shaw scope. Except with Dragon Lord's characteristics once again, so I'm just trying to recreate the background, the glass with the different lights, and this is what I've got so far, which is pretty actually, I'm pretty proud of myself for coming up with this. So originally this is the image I got off of Google, and so I'm like, okay, how can I add the lights? So what I did was, if I take this away, I just rendered a gradient and then made it less opaque and put it over top of the glass, and boom. Looks convincing enough to me, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I'm really excited to see how the Dragon Lords / Shaw Brothers fanfare would turn out, because I love that intro. Every time you hear that opening, you already know somebody's about to get their asses whooped. So really excited to see how this turns out, and yeah, stay tuned. Yo, what's up? Oh, so you got the tripod. Good shit. Alright, let me unlock the door. Yeah, you can just throw it in the back. Yeah, or whatever. Honestly, we have a lot of room. Okay, so, update. We got permission from the abbot. We get to shoot at his temple. Look at that. This is such... Yo, we actually lucked out here, eh? It's like the most Asian looking place, just in the middle of Vaughn. Right next to it, there's like just farms and stuff, and then here's just a temple. And we get shooting permission, so this is
hopefully they finish the construction, you know?
Hopefully.
It's been since 2014 I think they started, so yo, maybe this video gets 1 million views.
This is such a beautiful looking building, and we get to shoot here. I'm pretty sure I said that already. Just excited. Alright, so here we are on set. We got this sweet ass corridor, look at that. Of course, this is the obligatory martial club. Yes, every time when there's a hallway involved, a corridor. But yeah, so we're on set. We're just gonna... Fuck, this is really dark. There we go. We're gonna
do something with lighting, right? You said?
Maybe. We're gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, so lighting here, the shadow. We probably should do something about that. I don't know. Maybe we just never get the ground so that the shadow doesn't show up or something. I'm not too sure. This is, yeah. We're kind of still like... Even though this is like more planned than really... all of our previous projects, we're still kind of making stuff up as we go, so it's not like 100% planned because we just don't have the manpower or the equipment to make it really work like 100%. But hey, you know, they don't do a 100% plan in Hong Kong either, you know. You go with the flow.
The script is fight, lol.
Yeah, exactly. We'll figure something out. We're just gonna choreograph. We're gonna train and get familiar with our environments, and then so we can start thinking of shots, planning camera movements, and planning choreo. So
yes, sir.
Let's do it. It's not like the people thing. I don't know if it's like sacred or something. They're like stepping on it might be a bit disrespectful. How about we just start? So we'll see.
We're still like walking,
right? Still walking. Yeah, I can have like, hey man, what do you think of kung fu?
I think kung fu should be used for horror.
No man, don't be so hard all the time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, blah, and then it's like, here, let me just show you an example. Why
yeah, it's like, yo, it's like, come on, you know that. And then I'll use my fan for this. I guess so. I'll be.
See, I told you. This proves my point.
Or I could use the fan, right? And then I could be like, hey, look, man. If I could even like fend you off with the fan, maybe you know you should be considered being hard all the time. And then you'd be like, oh no, I was only using 3% of my power. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
and then yeah, you know, pull a Shaggy, and then I could like tuck my fan in, or I'll just get rid of the fan somehow, and then okay, and then we'll go hand to hand, and then we'll make our way down to the middle.
Basically, walking.
Alright, so okay, and then I can be here. And then so you gotta make the first move.
Okay.
So if you do that, I could be... Okay.
I'll show you one. And then you can like maybe do a wrist thing or whatever.
I go like one.
And then you can like do something with wrist,
Like that, yeah.
And with
Or maybe you could do like 2. You could do like or 2 or 3. You could do 1, 2, 3, and then wrist. 1, and then you could go for like another maybe. Or you could use 2 hands too maybe if you want. Or I guess one hand.
One hand. They all use one hand.
They go one hand
based
first.
on
That's
based
true.
on your research, right?
That's true. You do that, and you can pull it back, and then you can do that. So I could go 1, and then so 1, and then go.
This feels
Right, and then.
yeah.
So wait, what? Dude, okay, so that feels better, right?
Yeah, that feels better.
Okay, maybe, and then after that, you could go for like
Yeah.
that, and then I could block. I mean, like, I want to think of fancier, like open up hand, like that. Like in the middle.
Usually they kick the dude, right?
They do, yeah, but then that's too easy. That's too easy. We gotta think of something a bit more, a little bit more fancier, you know? Just, yeah, I think we're free. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6. Oh right, I gotta like 6.
and then you step around, right? Oh wait.
Well,
you
there's.
step around?
Well, actually, this. I still don't know. I still don't know yet. That's the thing. I don't know, like, if I want to do this, or if I want to just you pull me down, catch.
Right, and then you switch hands, right?
Right, or that. I don't know yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, I go 8. Still stick. 8, and then you grab 9. Let's say I caught that. 10, and then that's what we have so far. If we pull this off right, man, this could be very good.
This could be the best one.
Oh yeah.
The sun's not over there.
Yeah. I was gonna say not really, because now we're still in the sun. At least not all the time.
So that means how are we gonna do with the lighting? Because it's gonna change, right?
I know.
Like we're going to day.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, it's fine.
And then it's gonna keep coming here, so the sun's gonna go down.
If there, and we get like clock like the fun stuff.
Yeah. That's another issue, but
1, 2, 3. Oh wait, right. Yeah. Wait for you.
4, 5, now you're 5, 6,
7,
7, 8, 9,
10,
11, 12, 13,
14,
14, 15, and I throw
16,
16, 17, 18, chamber.
19.
No, so you chamber at 18. So 18, then 19, and then chamber. Then I go 20, and then that's a beat. Wait. Pause, and then go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3. I was thinking maybe instead I could, because you go low, and then I go high here. If I block it this, I can go 1, and then I'll do this again, but then this time instead of leaning back, you step back, and then it sets me up better for the throw.
Okay.
We're gonna get a little warm up done right now before we get to the meat of our sequence.
Oh shit, you filming? Hey.
Oh yeah, I was filming this whole time.
I was like,
Yeah,
wait.
you're just doing your own thing.
yes sir. So we're moving on to the meaty part of the fight scene. Just the shapes, the hand-to-hand combat. Yes sir.
It's warm up time. Let's go. shit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
And that's where we get.
Right. Sweep. And then 1, 2, 3. Huh. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, and then right? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
1. And then, oh yeah, I caught 22. And then 1, 2, 3,
24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
I'll go down so far.
So for this video, I want it to be Hongkyun, just like the old school Shaw Brothers movies, especially those Wang Fei-hong movies that my guy Lao Ga-lang and Gordon Liu used to star in, or they used to make. It's heavily Southern styles, especially Hongkyun, because they're all from the Hongkyun background, right? So for this one, obviously, I figured if I want to do it properly, if I want to do it right, I need to brush up on my Hongkyun. So my relationship with Hongkyun is basically, once again, no formal instructors, no formal training from schools or academies or whatever. But I learned the form Tiger Crane online, and I know Tiger Crane is the second form of the Hongkyun curriculum, at least the Wang Fei-hong lineage. I don't know why I'm saying all this, but basically, Tiger Crane is the second form, but then I just kind of skipped the first form and just went straight to the second because I thought the Tiger Crane had the most Hongkyun aesthetic with the tiger and the crane shapes. So I'm like, screw it, I'll just learn this. I'll skip the first one. I'm just gonna brush it up. I'm probably doing most of it wrong, but I do have some background in Wing Chun, and I have to say that some movements in Hongkyun and Wing Chun are very similar. So I was able to decipher a few movements and some stuff from the Hongkyun form based on my Wing Chun background. Small details that you can't really see by watching video, I was kind of able to kind of piece together from my Wing Chun training. So hopefully I'm doing something right. I don't know, but at least hopefully I'll be able to look like I know how to do it, and hopefully it'll look right. So the thing about Hongkyun forms is that they're super freaking long. So I think in Wushu, a form is usually 1.5 minutes, right? It doesn't matter if you're doing empty hand or weapons, they're usually about 1.5 minutes. In Shaolin, they're even shorter. They're honestly about anywhere between 30 to 50 seconds, maybe a minute. But man, Hongkyun is straight up 3 minutes if you're doing it fast. If you're doing it slow like I was, 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes straight up. So it's like a 5-6 minute workout. You're holding the stances, your hands are holding their postures and whatever, and then at the same time, right, you gotta move them, moving your stances, like jumping around, hopping around, switching your stances, moving around, or especially Hongkyun It's a lot about arms, so the pushing, punching and everything. So it's like a 5-6 minute workout. Holy crap. Yeah, so very rusty. Definitely not Lau Gao Leung or Gordon Liu. But this is why we train, and hopefully I'm gonna take this week, I'm gonna take the next little bit to really clean up my Hong Kyun so that I can deliver my best performance with this style to the best of my abilities, because I have to do Shaw Brothers, I have to do Lau Gao Leung, I have to do Gordon Liu, I have to do old school Kung Fu movies justice. I have to do them justice, because I can't live with myself if I don't. So more training.